She did change balls, but she didn't change to her Versamax, she changed to her Karma. I think it's the right ball change, but the difference between a C System 4.5 and the blue Karma is so big that you know you have to expect your ball to do something different. So I understand that you don't want to make too big of an adjustment by moving just a bit out and changing balls, but if you're very confident about what your ball reaction is going to be, then I think she needed a bigger adjustment than she did now.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this Karma thing.
She missed another spare. Of course, disappointed because she knows that spares are so important at this stage of the match when both players are struggling to find a consistent line to the pocket.
Well, the thing is, Sophie's ball reaction is looking pretty good. She's just not throwing it as great in some frames, while Birgit is throwing it okay. Just her ball reaction is not good, and I think that's really hard because you're gonna have to find something and make changes quickly because this game is gonna go fast.
Well, Sophie did move because she saw that her ball picked up earlier in the frame before this. But I'm not sure this was enough. As long as she keeps her head clear.
With Birgit opening, her spares are gonna be okay. The tough thing with this one is that the 2-pin is ahead of the 5, and with spare balls hooking, it's so easy to chop that one.
It is. But she didn't. She converted.
That means she is now again ahead. Still ahead of Birgit, entering the 4th frame. Did she go back to her 4.5?
No, she didn't. Oh,
yes,
she did.
Yeah, that seems to work. She just
it was better.
It.
I think she's pumping her fist for a little intimidation, just to show Sophie that she is definitely not going to give up. So we're just going to show you some scores at this moment. Birgit on top with 36 in the 3rd frame, working on a strike in the 4th, and Sophie with 36 in the 2nd frame, working on a spare in the 4th frame.
Sophie moved to her pursuit. Had a great look, but leaves the 10-pin. Not the carry she was looking for. I think her ball reaction going down the lane was pretty good.
It looked a lot better than the 811A at this point of the match.
The thing is, I don't know if she has another ball that would work.
I saw her practicing with the 508A, and as that is yes, and as that is, oh, I just want to say thank you for making the lanes just a bit drier, so
she's
her
like,
spare
I
ball
can't believe
hooks.
I just spared that. Yeah, you did. That's classic.
No, I saw her practice with the 508A on the long pattern.
That is classic Sophie, though. She's not gonna not show that she didn't know if she was gonna spare that.
No. Well, you know, she's always happy, so that's, you know, it's...
She's still laughing. I love it.
Because she knows how important it was. She's 19 ahead of Birgit at this moment. And if Birgit makes it a double...
Yeah, big shot for Birgit.
Oh,
that's
too far.
Quite far out. Yeah,
it's
and
too
she leaves
far.
the wash out.
I felt like she tripped when she released the ball. She didn't have the right balance she normally has. Sophie is working on a safe game with 4 spares, and that should be enough for now, as Birgit is struggling to find a consistent line to the pocket. She already has 3 opens in 5 frames. It is not looking good for Birgit Pippler at this time in the game.
Sophie decided to stay with that pursuit, although her ball reaction wasn't as great. And she had it again.
You can tell by her face expression that she's not sure if that is the right ball that she should use.
I think she should go back to that 811A. Those were 2 good shots off her hand, and I think if she can throw a good shot with that 811A, that's a better choice. And I see Andre, the coach, kind of nodding his head, or shaking his head, I should say, thinking, yeah, this is not gonna work. But her shots were great.
Yeah, it's just
so
not.
If she can keep that up, go back to the 811A, I think that is gonna be good enough for Sophie. But again, sparing here as Birgit opened.
This gives Sophie a 20-pin lead. Sorry, 22-pin lead.
Possibly 30 if
possibly 32.
We are getting closer and closer. We are at the end of the 5th frame right now, so we have half a game left.
Comes Birgit.
Way far out again. Wow,
so
she trips
far.
a 10 though. So
you know
lucky
what,
for her.
You know what I think is her not so much a problem, but you know at this moment it is a problem for her. But she cannot play the same line.
It just seems like she's pulling the ball down.
Yeah, but she cannot play the same break point she was just a few frames ago because she saw it kept on coming high. So what did she do? She moved in. She tried a different ball.
I think it's physical.
Yeah.
I feel like she's pulling the ball down, which makes her ball enter the lane a lot. It's going right way too quickly. You see it in her balance as well.
That's
she
true.
pulls it so bad that she's not as stable as she is normally.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. We saw that in the shot before this, just a bit clearer.
I think if Birgit notices that and gets to kind of level that out and just let her swing be, she can get back to striking.
So Sophie hasn't changed anything.
I cannot believe she's staying with that pursuit.
Maybe she feels that it's comfortable.
I'm not liking it.
That's another 8 for her. So she is 30 pins ahead of Birgit at this moment. And she hasn't struck yet.
The thing is, will Birgit fix her physical game quickly enough
to recover from this 30 pin?
From this 30 pin deficit? As we said earlier, I really think it's physical with Birgit.
So they're going to have a talk now what to do. Yeah, Sophie said that she pulled it in.
Now we all know. Let's see what Birgit does. I really don't think it's in a ball change, and so if she's going to change something again, see, she's going to change again, and I really don't think that that's her key.
It's difficult to get back to a consistent line when you keep changing balls. We saw that with Jolien. She was changing so many balls in very few frames, and sometimes it's not the bowling ball, it's as you said, your physical game. She picked up the Versamax. It looked really good.
It was a better shot. She was stable at the line.
But that Versamax has not looked bad. It just hasn't struck. It hasn't had the power to clean the back, the pins.
It's hard though if you think that it's ball reaction and you're looking for that, and you're going to switch to something that you think will work, but it's just your game. You know, she could pick up any ball, and if she pulls it, it's not going to do the way she wants it. Good spare for Birgit.
She spares it. No hooking that ball now. Sophie still 30 pins ahead. Can make it 32, 31 if she strikes.
Looking good. Yeah. Good shot.
Sophie's first strike in this second game of the long pattern. Decided not to change anything.
The spares have given her a 30-pin lead, and this strike is good.
Sophie is 31 pins ahead.
I think my mom's about dying.
And working on a double. Sorry, working on a strike. So with only 3 frames left, Birgit will have to do really good.
Good strike. Real good ball.
Very, very good.
Much better shot.
Finally striking with that Versa Max.
Really.
She is 31 pins behind. She needed that strike to get back into the match with only 3 frames left.
Important shot for Sophie here. If she can make that a double, that'll extend her lead with only 2 frames to go. Looking good.
What a great shot by Sophie van der Meer. Impressive. You know, she's been so good at the moments when she was under pressure and she knew that she could change the momentum. She just did. So that's 41 pins in the lead for Sophie van der Meer, and heading into the 9th frame with only 2 frames to go.
That's a lot of pins for just 2 frames to go.
It is. Let's see if Birgit can change this and stay close to Sophie. Looks in.
Good shot. Bit in. Leaves a 10 pin. Good shot by Birgit. She spares.
Great shot by Birgit. Maximum score of Birgit Püppler is only 171. So with a strike in this frame, Sophie is done. Sophie will become the new European Women's Champion in the Masters event.
Wow. I'm about speechless. Good shot, real good shot. You hear the crowd go crazy, which is so funny. They wanted that 7-pin to trip so bad.